10:44 a.m. on January 23rd, 2024. And Saturday was a fairly good day for me, fairly quiet. It was nice. Sunday, a little louder, but still tolerable and nice on Sunday. But overnight, after 8 p.m., it started up very intensely again. So it's extremely angry, high-pitched, fast, direct energy weapon attack all night. And I've taken it down to 0 hertz. And at 0 hertz, it's 19.5 millivolts. It's fluctuating a little bit. And it goes all the way up like that to 1.1 kilohertz. So, and there's a level in there where sometimes it's 23 millivolts was what I've seen overnight. Right now, it's 19.5 millivolts. Now, the problem is when you're getting hit with a directed energy weapon, it's affecting your cells in your body. It's loud, obnoxious, ultrasonic, and radio frequency. And I know there's scalar weaponry involved because whistleblowers are coming forward and saying they're using scalar weapons. Scalar weapons can go for miles. The criminals, the demonic forces in our country have not read in Congress or the president to what they're doing, the criminal activities they're doing with UAPs, with directed energy weapons, with going to the moon, having buildings on the moon, going to Mars. Dr. Bill Deagle, who worked at Schriever Space Force Base, already talked about that they bragged about owning every inch of airspace up to Mars. And they have space stations up there. At Bradshaw Ranch in Arizona, people go up to what was with their night vision binoculars on a certain level. They can see all the UAPs coming in and out of Bradshaw Ranch. These companies are so treasonous that if our Air Force goes into their airspace, they'll probably attack them. They gather information from our Navy ships. They're dancing around our Navy ships. People need to wake up in this country. Most of them are sheep to the slaughter. You don't realize how dangerous of times these are. But some of us do. We're being attacked. So we become very aware of the directed energy weapon attack and violation of human rights going on in our country and around the world by the compartmentalized rogue elements of Raytheon and Lockheed Skunk Works with whistleblowers coming forward and talking about it. And I've already called the oversight committees, the Homeland Security Oversight Committee. I've called the House Intelligence Committee. I've called the Senate Subcommittee on Intelligence. I've called all these oversight committees and senators and congresspeople and wrote emails. And this is what everybody needs to do, because here's the thing. All it takes is one flashlight to light up the dark. You could have a lot of darkness, but all you need is enough people to bring light forward, and we're going to change the trajectory of our planet. We could crash and burn on this planet, because right now, with the out-of-control military-industrial complex putting up all these militarized, weaponized satellites, and Jackal, read about it. They can track and attack earthbound assets, and we do have patents on Schriever's tracking everyone. And they can, with the added 5G towers, and now weaponized 5G towers, which they're going to have, they can attack people from greater and greater distances. People are being attacked in their heart without realizing it's a directed energy weapon attack. Because unless you're being attacked in your head very intensely, like I am and some others, you're not going to know you're being attacked. And there's already nanobots in the blood. Everybody's going to be affected by this. Nations are going to go down from this. There's going to be a false flag event blaming extraterrestrials for the attack on this planet that's going to happen in the future. We can change our trajectory if people get brave enough and stop acting so cowardly. Stop using your excuses, because we're all going to be affected. Babies are being burned with microwaves. 3-year-olds are being burned. And don't sit there and tell me that, oh, well, I got to protect this and that. Of course you're going to protect your family, but it's going to hurt your family. If you don't step forward now, your family's going to be affected down the road. You're hurting your family by not speaking up, by being cowardly. Everybody is. The majority of people that aren't touching with this with a 10-foot pole, you are part of the problem. The mass media not touching this is part of the problem. We're going down. They are creating transhumanism. They are taking children and connecting them to computers against their will to try to do interfaces between humans and computers, transhumanism. This is being done by the military-industrial complex, and whistleblowers have come forward. And it sickens me that this country is allowing this to happen. They know about it, and they're allowing it to happen. That's very cowardly. There are a few people and a few senators and congressmen that are brave enough to speak up. But we're being tortured by this. This is pure torture. This just isn't a noise. This goes into your body and damages your cells. It damages your neurons. It damages your heart. It affects the quality of your life. This may be non-lethal at this point, but it's killing us a lot faster. And they plan to use it as a weapon of mass destruction. This is where we're headed for in our future. Go to no political parties. He's capturing all this. He's very smart. Go to, and look at my other videos. And go to AP Hill and look at what he's capturing. Many people are capturing these sounds. Listen to the whistleblowers. This is going to involve all of us. This is a battle of good and evil. I don't want to hear people talking about how they're going to protect our country and all this crap when they're not. You're not. If you're allowing this happen, this great injustice to humanity to happen in this country, then you're not protecting our national security. You're not a good guy. You're a coward. You're a sheep. You're allowing the democracy to go down the drain. The sheep to the slaughter, right? We're speaking up. How about all the cowards that aren't?